What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to another video on high altitude investing. In today's video, I'm going to be running over Chainlink, Bitcoinsv, and Dogecoin. Before we get started though, if you're not a subscriber to my channel already, I would really appreciate it if you go ahead and hit the subscribe button for me right now, as well as sharing these videos with your friends. I'm dedicated to uploading as I see fit to help you guys with the markets as we're moving into this bull market. It's been really exciting, been making a lot of money since this bull market started, and a lot of my VIP members have too, and even my free viewers as well. So that's really what this channel is all about. So without further ado, let's get straight into the video. Off with Chainlink. I actually really like this setup on Chainlink right now. So I felt very inspired to cover this. If you guys aren't a VIP member, the VIP members do actually get to suggest coins to me. Sometimes I'll hop in here and just ask, what coins do you guys want me to cover today in my video? I got a bunch of awesome suggestions. So a huge shout out to everybody in the VIP that gave suggestions today. And yes, I know I'm not covering all of the suggestions that you have given me. I am bullish on almost all of these projects because I'm bullish on the cryptocurrency space as a whole right now. But I just wanted to let you guys know that if you do become a VIP, this is just some of the stuff that you get inside of the group, that kind of more personal connection with me. So Chainlink is very awesome, you guys. We're actually forming a first sell-off pattern right now. So this is the area where institutional money starts to get really interested. You get your kind of first cycle coming into the market. And then you get a correction. Now this correction is actually a lot like this correction right here. They're very similar in nature. And as you guys can see, this correction resulted in more upside. Continuation is the name of the game. The trend is your friend. We are in a big picture uptrend right now. We actually do have a very nice trend line that we're kissing right now. It is possible for prices to kind of ride along this line or even quickly drop below it and then see continuation on the upside. So be aware that sometimes trend lines do have false breakdowns. Most of the time, if you have a trend line, either a resistance line or a support line like I have drawn here, you will see sometimes at least that the trend line has a false breakdown, and it actually usually is a perfect time to buy. It's a little counterintuitive, but that's right where everybody is setting their orders is along the trend line. So by falling a little bit below that, it shakes everybody out, which is actually where the whales pick it up. Now, I'm not suggesting that we do that. I don't know for sure what will happen in the short-term prices. That's not what I project or predict. But I do predict big picture prices. And this is my trading journal, you guys. This is not financial advice in any way whatsoever. None of the videos on this channel have ever been financial advice. And so this right here is an oversold MACD. That's a great time for buying. And whenever you have prices extremely oversold, people are very scared. The crypto fear and greed index right now it's just very clear that we're extremely oversold inside of the markets. So this is providing an excellent opportunity for buying. And you guys, I actually have been selling a lot of my crypto, not because I want to, but because I'm starting some new companies right now. And so I've been taking a lot of my investments and I've been investing them back into these new companies. So I actually don't hold nearly as much crypto as I did even before this correction. Before this correction, I had a fat stack of crypto. And in combination with the correction affecting my portfolio size and then also investing a ton of money back into these new companies that I'm currently building, I actually did downsize my crypto portfolio very significantly. So just full disclosure, if your portfolio is smaller than it was before the correction, you're not the only person. This is a currency, and I personally spend it as a currency quite regularly to invest back into my businesses and stuff like that. So if you've seen your portfolio fluctuate drastically, there's a lot of people, even institutional money, their portfolio would have drastically dropped during this period, but they're going to be adding in because they're looking at the same thing I am, which is the big picture trend. So this is a bullish flag pattern pointing actually a little bit closer to a falling wedge pattern, depending on who you ask, on Chainlink, and this is a bullish continuation pattern. So according to market cycle analysis, we should get a full reversal here very soon and start heading out and up into more price discovery with Chainlink and really showing what Chainlink is made of. So that's kind of my short-term analysis on Chainlink. The only alternative count that I would have is that this is some weird bigger ABC. I don't expect this to happen. If it does, it just provides more buying. You wouldn't want to think like a seller in any way. But it would be a little bit of a bigger ABC, which would probably test a little bit closer to this horizontal support, which is actually not that much lower than current price. It would look something like that and then see a reversal. That's my only valid alternative count that I can count inside of the market. And it is alternative, so this is not my primary prediction in any way whatsoever. But as an Elliott wave theorist, it's very key that you don't think in terms of this is the absolute, this is the only way it can go, there's no other way, which I've made that mistake a lot in the past. It's very important to have primary and alternative counts so that you don't get scared if it does your alternative count. Instead, you have a plan to add more into the dip because you understand what's going on. So that is my primary and alternative counts with Chainlink. All right, so let's check out BSV today. BSV is one that I'm personally very, very excited about, you guys. As you know, I actually did take half of my Bitcoin and put it in BSV a while back on KuCoin, and I'm still extremely bullish on this project. It has a lot of hate, a lot of controversy. If you tell the crypto space that you're bullish on BSV, I've actually gotten a lot of people unsubscribed, unfollowed. But overall, I get a lot of support, and I'm actually very glad that I've been covering this coin. Really, even in 2020, I started covering it in this area here because I mentioned that we were going to go bullish, and then we saw this huge pump right here. So I've been talking about this coin for a while. My primary count with BSV is that we're in kind of an expanding wedge pattern here, accumulation, and we're going to head into price discovery. I don't see a clear alternative count for more downside. I mean, I guess it is possible, but I'm not even going to draw that or share that with you guys today. I guess the only alternative count would just be that all of crypto dies and it fails support and everything dies, including BSV. But I think that's highly unlikely, so I'm not even going to talk about that really. Now, there is oversold prices here, which is a very, very clear indication that it's a good time to buy. I love the MACD. That stands for Moving Average Convergence Divergence. It's an indicator, whether you're looking at charts.cointrader.pro or tradingview.com, which I highly support. I love this company to death. Then you can add the MACD to your chart and quickly kind of see what's going on from the perspective of oversold and overbought. It's an oscillator, so it takes all of the prices and all of the momentum of those prices and then kind of puts it in a very, very clear indicator for you to see. So that I really, really like. So yeah, I'm bullish on BSV. As you guys know, my short-term target is actually 1100. I did not get into targets about Chainlink because that is specifically VIP information that I cannot share publicly with you guys. But the BSV chart here is a coin that I have shared publicly, my target, and that is 1100 in the short term. My VIPs know about my bigger picture targets as well. And I have shared my bigger picture targets on Twitter as well, which is actually over 100,000 per BSV in the future. Now, I'm not saying that's going to happen in this cycle, but with a few crypto cycles or a couple of crypto cycles, I absolutely see BSV being worth over 100,000 per coin in the future. So, it's only worth $148 right now, but when I first found Bitcoin, it was worth about that much. And you see what's happening to Bitcoin now. So it's really just following behind, and it should perform extremely well. I expect everything to do very, very well. I mean, we're in 2021 right now, but I'm expecting a massive, massive bull market across the board, stocks, everything, all the way until about 2030. And then we can talk about a Great Depression, because I do think it's going to happen. I do think it's going to be brutal. I think it's going to end up destroying a lot of businesses. it's going, you think coronavirus pandemic was bad, you couldn't get toilet paper? Wait till you can't even buy food. Wait till you can't afford oil or gas for your car. You guys need to be planning for this. It's not a joke. It is not a joke. People will die. And I wish I could be a soothsayer and just say we're just going to go new paradigm into this new wealth forever. But markets move up and down. I've seen enough in my day to know that there's going to be a Great Depression 2.0, and it's going to destroy a lot of businesses, hurt a lot of people, unfortunately, and cause a lot of chaos in the world, more than we've ever seen. Way more than we've ever seen. So you thought all this stuff on the news was crazy during Corona panic? Wait till we go into a Great Depression 2.0. Then we can talk about true chaos and destruction. And like I said, I wish I could be a soothsayer and just come at you guys with the most positive message ever, that we're just going to instantly become super gods, and then just, yeah, there's crazy stuff coming. Just so you guys know. There's a lot of crazy stuff coming. So be prepared. Prepare for your friends, your family, the people you care about. If you yourself get in a stable position where you have no debt, where you're extremely stable, or you're a wealthy guy, then you can reach that hand out and help other people, which is really going to give you the most fulfillment in a time like that. But you need to be understanding how to do basic home gardening, because you won't be able to get access to a lot of the resources that you have today. So just be aware of that. So 1100 per coin is my target with BSV. And I will run over the S&P 500 at the end of this video as well. So stay clear till the very end, because I do want to talk about that a little bit. And you guys, in the future, I am doing a sale on my VIP. That is not today, but it will be the last sale ever. And I will be completely closing down my VIP. So I'm going to run the sale for about a week. Probably close to the 4th of July is when I'll do it. Just as part of a... just towards respect for, I really like the 4th of July. I was born in America, and so I'll probably do a 4th of July sale, and I'll run it for about a week long, and that will be 20% off on all of my stuff, and it will be the final sale. If you guys have disabilities, or you're a veteran or something like that, reach out to me. I can give you a 50% discount to help you get started. Even today, if you send me an email, I'll give you a 20 or 50. Actually, if you're a veteran or disabled, I'll give you a 50% discount. Just simply send me an email. Or even if you struggle with depression, anxiety, send me an email. I'll give you a 20% discount. I really will. But in the future, I'm completely closing it off to the public. I almost have completely filled my VIP. I have thousands of members in here. A lot of really active members. We're all making money. The entries channel is awesome. The learning videos are awesome. Some of them are outdated. They were recorded in 2017. But I have made it updated videos. And the Elliott Wave Power series is my newest series with extremely updated content. So I highly recommend checking out the Elliott Wave Power series. So yeah, you guys, just so you know, I am doing a sale in the future. You can get in my VIP today if you want to. Like I said, if you have any of those disabilities, you're a veteran or anything like that, I will give you either a 20% or a 50% discount. Depression, anxiety, I'll give you a 20% discount. Anything like serious, like you're a veteran or something like a disability, like a really bad disability, I will give you a 50% discount. Because really, I created this channel the reason why is to financially empower the people. Originally, I just wanted to become a day trader and make millions of dollars and be the cool kid in the streets. But now it's really just about financially empowering the people and teaching the stuff that Wall Street and everybody hides, so that more people can take their finances into their own hands. All right, so actually, before we go into the S&P 500, let's talk a little bit about Dogecoin, because as you guys know, this is one I'm extremely bullish on. I had a lot bigger of a stack recently, but like I said, I've been investing a lot into my companies right now. And you guys, don't be attached to money. It's a tool, it's an energy, it's a representation of physical energy, but don't be attached to it. Be willing to invest it, you know. Don't hold on to it like it's life or death. All right, so this right here is Dogecoin, and we are forming a first sell-off pattern. This is a falling wedge structure. We could see one more kiss at these lows. I'm not scared of that. I'm watching for it. That would take us to about 10 cents. And then we'd see a nice reversal pattern, an upside continuation. As you guys know, I am expecting over $1 per Dogecoin. My VIPs know my short-term target is actually higher than that. But for you guys publicly, I am expecting over $1 per Dogecoin. So that will be very, very profitable and just an awesome coin to be holding. I know people say it's a meme coin and a shit coin and all these things. Don't believe them. Follow the money, follow the whales, follow the influencers, the people that are established and know what they're talking about. Don't listen to some dumbass on Reddit or Twitter. Dogecoin is going to perform extremely well. So I'm very bullish on Dogecoin. So let's talk about the S&P 500 a little bit today, just to add some extra value on this beautiful morning. I love Wednesdays. Wednesdays are a beautiful day. All right, so as you guys can see, this was the coronavirus panic that happened, and we made this huge V-shaped recovery. Everybody thought this was the end of the world in the beginning of the Great Depression, including myself for a minute before I found clarity. And once I found that clarity, I realized we were going to recover, so I started covering and telling people that we were actually going to go higher in this area here, in the exact dip I was telling people we were bullish. And you can go look at my videos. You can go look at my TradingView posts. There for a second, I did think that this was maybe the top, but I quickly corrected that. And publicly in my VIP, on my TradingView, told everybody we were going to see a massive recovery, and we did. And we're just seeing the beginning of a massive recovery in the S&P 500. But that just goes to show, you know, you want to have alternative counts so that you are fluid with the markets, because sometimes you're going to think it's going to go one way, and then you have to reevaluate your analysis and correct yourself and see what's actually coming. So the S&P 500 to me has a lot of upside left, and I expect upside, and people are like, oh, it's going to crash in the next 3 years, 8 years, blah, blah, blah. You guys see things as they are. It will crash. Absolutely, and it will be brutal. But just you wait, man. This thing has probably some very, very nice upside, and there will be volatility as prices start going up. There will be volatility, so expect corrections and stuff. This was the midway cool off. But yeah, I do expect this sucker to go all the way up until about 2029, 2028, and maybe even 2030, and then I expect a real deep correction, like a repeat of the Great Depression, like internet bubble crash on the NASDAQ type correction inside of the market. So that's what I'm watching for the S&P 500. Be prepared. Prepare for yourself, for the people you love, for the people you care about. Just know what's coming. And it will recover, you guys. This isn't all doom and gloom. It's a market cycle. It's going to find a low at some point and see a recovery. Absolutely. But I do expect an 8 to 10 year crash, which is just going to be completely brutal. So that's what I'm seeing coming in the markets. Like I said, this is the S&P 500. I know you guys are crypto guys, but to be honest with you, this is the world market. You have to be aware of Forex, stocks. All of those things are very important to do analysis on, because they all affect each other. Because money is getting sold and transacted between all of these different places. People are selling their S&P for crypto, their crypto for S&P every single day. So you have to follow the money on every front to really see what's coming. So yeah, you guys, that is the S&P 500. That's pretty much everything I'm going to cover for you guys today. Go ahead and check out my VIP. If it's something you're interested in, if you're a veteran or you're disabled or some other thing that I can't think of off the top of my head that's very serious, send me a message. I'll give you a 50% discount today. If you have struggle with mental health issues, I'll give you a 20% discount, help you get your finances in straight. But yeah, check out highaltitudecrypto.com, click become a VIP, check out my different options. Like I said, 20 or 50% off of all of these 3 prices, depending on different certain needs that you may have or things that you're struggling with. But just today, I'm not running that sale. Wait for the bigger sale for a week. If you're somebody that is looking to get in that doesn't have struggle with mental health or disabilities or a veteran or anything like that, on the 4th of July, we'll be running a week-long sale for my VIP, and it will be the last one. I'm completely closing it off. Nobody will ever be able to join again publicly. I will probably let a couple members in through email that reach out to me in the future, but I pretty much, I'm gonna, once I reach a certain limit, I want the group to be very peaceful, have a lot of cool people in here. I don't want it to just be flooded with people and too much for me to handle. That way I can keep up on messages, talk with you guys directly, handle support. It just helps everybody if it's not too stressful in here, because I've had points where this place was so packed that it was just almost hell for me. And if you guys are a VIP member in the past and you're not a member right now, send me an email. I know there's one guy I'm going to help get back in today. If you're a lifetime member, your membership is still good. So just send me an email, help you get set back up, because I created a new Discord a couple of years back, and so that's what this one is. And no, we don't use the website for the signals and stuff anymore like I had there for a little while. People just definitely prefer the Discord a lot more. So yeah, you guys, that's pretty much everything I wanted to cover for today. I genuinely appreciate everybody that tunes into these videos. Huge shout out to my VIP members, huge shout out to my free viewers, commenters, everybody. Share this video with your friends, hit the like button, comment down below, subscribe, and I look forward to seeing you guys in future updates. As always, stay profitable out there.